Hey y'all, welcome to B's Intuition. I'm B and I'm back with another general collective energy message. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I do cuss and I do tell the truth, so if you don't like either one of the two, then you probably should move on. I've already prayed over the cards and the energy, so we're just going to hop in and get this message. Please remember to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe, especially to those of you that are viewing the channel but have not yet subscribed. You don't want to miss out on the messages that God has for you. Also, please remember to take what resonates only and leave the rest for whoever it's for. Every message will not be your message. So with that being said, y'all, let's hop in. So I hope you guys are having a blessed day on today. So, I heard yang. So, you know, the other half of the yang is the yin. The yang is the masculine energy. So, this could have something to do with a masculine energy. I was about to say a divine masculine, so this could have something to do with somebody's divine masculine. But seeing that yang or hearing that yang energy, you know, like it's giving me, you know, like, yeah, like balance. So maybe somebody, you know, is being told, you know, to focus on, you know, like balancing out, you know, like their masculine energy. I mean, it could be a masculine energy, you know, that needs to balance out their masculine energy, or it could be a feminine energy, you know, that needs to, you know, like balance out, you know, like their masculine and feminine energy, if that makes any sense. But I also feel like that there is some type of balance that could be about to take place for somebody. And it could have something to do, you know, with, you know, like somebody, you know, like coming in contact with somebody, you know, and it allows them, you know, to operate in their masculine energy, or it allows them to, you know, like operate, you know, like in their feminine energy. So, you know, like if somebody, you know, has been operating more in their masculine energy than their feminine energy, I feel like that, you know, it's about time, you know, for somebody to be able to operate, you know, in a softer energy, you know, or, you know, it's about time, you know, for somebody to be able to, you know, like take a load off in a sense, if that makes any sense. But I also heard, be careful with this one. So, it could be, you know, because when I heard that, it kind of gave me, you know, like a couple of different scenarios, you know. So, like, be careful with this one. You know, like maybe somebody, you know, knows, you know, that they need to be careful with somebody, you know, as far as, you know, be careful with their feelings and emotions, you know. Yeah, like, you know, like handle, you know, like somebody with caution, you know, like when you have a box, you know, and it has fragile things in it, you know, and it says handle with caution. That's the energy, you know, that I got. But I'm also picking up too, like somebody, you know, needs to, yeah, like, yeah, be cautious with this one. So it could be a person, you know, it could be a situation. It could be, you know, when it comes, you know, like to somebody making some type of decision. It's also what I'm picking up. And I kept seeing the High Priestess in the tarot card deck. So somebody, you know, could be a High Priestess. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could like go to a High Priestess. But I'm really picking up with that High Priestess energy. Like somebody knows some stuff. You know what I mean? Somebody knows some stuff. And so I feel like that, yeah, like whatever somebody knows, you know, like somebody just needs to, yeah, like remember, you know, like what they know. You know what I mean? Somebody doesn't need to allow, you know, like somebody or, you know, something or like a place, you know, like to deter them from what they know. If that makes any sense. So let's just hop in and see what's going on. Yeah, we have the all-knowing card. So yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, somebody knows something. I feel like somebody knows a lot. Somebody definitely knows that divine timing is at play. So I feel like that, yeah, like somebody knows that they're on God's time. So it goes back to, yeah, like be careful with this, you know. So if somebody, you know, has to make some type of decision, I feel like that somebody, you know, yeah, like needs to, you know, like pray about it, you know, before they make the decision. Or somebody, you know, yeah, like needs to, you know, like remember, you know, what was already told to them. Holy Spirit. The little boy energy card flipped out, but it fell on the floor. So this could have something to do, with like a little boy. Somebody, could have, like a son with somebody. But this definitely is little boy energy. So I don't know. Yeah, somebody just needs to be careful, because there could be, like somebody that's in little boy energy, that could be, lurking, could be trying to, like come around, could be trying to, shoot their shot at somebody, because that's what I just heard. So somebody just needs to be aware. Give me another one, please, Holy Spirit. We got the get it in writing card. So somebody, could have to get something in writing, It could have something to do with a child, or, it could just have something to do, with, like a situation. So somebody, going back, to somebody, having to make some type of decision. Maybe it has something to do, with getting something in writing. But it is Mercury retrograde. So, when it comes, to, like contracts, paperwork, like big purchases, things of that nature. Somebody just needs to be aware. Make sure, like if you have to sign some type of paperwork, like you read it, multiple times before you sign the paperwork. Yeah, the window of opportunity card came out. So somebody could be about to receive, like some type of opportunity out here. Or let me not say receive, because the window is already open. So there is some type of opportunity. So I don't know. That could be, a part of somebody, making some type of decision. But I'm also picking up too, like somebody, like they feel like that they have some type of opportunity to do something out here. So I feel like that somebody just needs to, be cautious with that, It could have something to do with, some money. This is, give me my money. Somebody, could be an influencer. Somebody, could be like a content creator. I don't know. Somebody, could possibly, like try to influence somebody to do something out here. So going back to, be careful with this one. I just heard coercion. So somebody, could be involved in coercion. But coercion is like, like trying to persuade somebody to do something, like with force, or, like with threats. So I don't know. Somebody just, needs to be aware. But with that getting in writing, somebody, could be forced to do something, somebody, could be, like, like the courts, could, like force somebody to do something. But we got, the Divine Feminine card. So, there's a Divine Feminine involved. So I did pick up on, the Yang. And so, here goes the Yin. But this Divine Feminine card is like one of the Divine Feminine cards where, like they're unbothered and unfazed. So whatever, could be going on, like somebody, could be unbothered and unfazed. It could be because they know some stuff out here. That could be why. But I feel like because somebody, is in this energy, somebody definitely, could be trying to, like, figure out, like, how to, like, get around something. So this could be, like, get around somebody's intuition, like, somebody, could be trying to cut some type of corner to figure out how to do something. So, somebody just needs to be aware. And then we have the Messenger card. So I picked up on, the High Priestess, and now, the Messenger card comes out. So somebody definitely, could be a High Priestess, like somebody, could be a messenger, like a spiritual messenger. That's for somebody, not everybody. But with going back to, like somebody, like they could be trying to get, so somebody, could be, like a social media influencer, but somebody, could, like have a spiritual channel. So somebody, could be trying to figure out, like how to get around, like somebody's intuition, like trying to get around, like somebody's third eye, trying to get around, you know what I mean? But I feel like if somebody, is trying to do that, I feel like it's very, very hard for them to try to do it. or they're trying to get around, you know, yeah, like what somebody knows. But this is also too, yeah, like the messages card. So I don't know, somebody, you know, could be getting a lot of messages. Somebody could be about to, you know, like receive a lot of messages. Yeah, it's giving me like text messages, emails, DMs. I don't know. There could be somebody that could be trying to reach out to somebody, you know what I mean? And somebody, you know, could be ignoring some type of messages. Or somebody, you know, could be ignoring, you know, yeah, like somebody trying to communicate with them. But there's also somebody that, yeah, like they have been ignoring, you know, like some type of messages. So this could be, you know, like, yeah, like messages, you know, like from the spirit realm. So, yeah, you know, like somebody's spiritual team, you know, could have been trying to, you know, like get somebody, you know, like a message, you know, and yeah, like somebody hasn't been paying attention. Yeah, somebody hasn't been paying attention to some type of signs. Or somebody, you know, yeah, like they're trying to, you know, like, yeah, like figure out how to, you know, like, yeah, like stop somebody, you know, like from paying attention, you know, like to some type of signs that they're being shown. Yeah. There's also somebody that definitely, yeah, either they feel like, you know, like somebody's on their high horse, or this is somebody, you know, like that's on their high horse. But I really feel like that somebody, you know, yeah, like they're on their high horse, you know what I mean? And I feel like that, yeah, like they could be looking at somebody, you know, like that somebody is on their high horse. But I feel like it's simply because, yeah, like somebody's unbothered and unfazed, you know, somebody, you know, yeah, like they're just focused on, you know, yeah, you know, like what they need to be focused on. So somebody, you know, yeah, like they could feel some type of way, you know, because, yeah, like somebody's not choosing to respond to them. Or, yeah, they could feel some type of way because, you know, yeah, like somebody, you know, like is choosing, you know, to, yeah, like, you know, just continue to focus on themselves. Give me another one, please. Yeah, somebody's just, you know, yeah, somebody, yeah, like is just being divinely guided out here. So that's what somebody, you know, like is focused on. So there could be people, you know what I mean, that could be trying to, you know, yeah, like tell somebody some stuff, you know, but yeah, like somebody already knows some stuff, and it's because, you know, yeah, like somebody knows that they're being divinely guided, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like, yeah, like somebody chooses, you know, to, yeah, like listen, you know, like to their divine guidance instead of, you know, like, yeah, like other people. You know, this could have something to do with, yeah, like other people's opinions. So people could be, you know, like, yeah, like trying to bring their opinions, you know, like to somebody's doorstep. But yeah, like somebody has already consulted, you know, like with their spiritual team. Somebody has already, you know, yeah, like received, you know, like some type of spiritual guidance, you know. There's also, yeah, like some people that could be like, yeah, like they're not handling business, you know, but it's because they're not somebody's not handling, you know, like business the way that they think that somebody should be handling business. But somebody is handling business because somebody is being divinely guided. Somebody, you know, is receiving divine guidance in order, you know, to be able to handle, you know, yeah, their business. But we got light at the end of the tunnel. So somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, like there is light at the end of a tunnel. But this is the throat chakra card as well. So something about, yeah, some communication. Somebody, you know, yeah, like could want to communicate with somebody. Or that's what somebody, you know, yeah, like is being told to do. Especially, yeah, with like this divine guidance. You could be seeing a lot of fours at this time. So you could be seeing the number 4. You could be seeing 44, 444, 4444. It says, when the world feels like it is coming crashing down around you, take that as an opportunity to find yourself and let go of who you thought you were. So that could be, you know, like what somebody, you know, is doing. You know what I mean? I don't know if the world, you know, like feels like it's coming crashing down around somebody. Maybe, you know, it does feel that way. But I feel like somebody needs to know, you know, that, yeah, you know, like the Most High God, you know, yeah, knows what's going on. But I feel like that whoever, yeah, like is in that high priestess energy, yeah, I feel like that, yeah, like you know what's going on. It's kind of giving me, yeah, like you've already been, like given some type of information. So yeah, like you were told that this was going to happen, you know what I mean? So yeah, because you were told that this was going to happen, like, yeah, like you could get prepared, you know what I mean? For, yeah, or yeah, like you could get prepared for what's going to happen. But somebody, yeah, could be taking an opportunity just to find themselves, focus on themselves, Yeah, somebody, yeah, they choose to be in this unbothered and unfazed energy, you know what I mean? Somebody definitely, yeah, could be going within, figuring out, yeah, like what they, as far as, like when it comes to their life, the next steps, like that they want to take, when it comes to their life. It says, not all storms come to destroy your life. Some come to clear your path. So if somebody is going through something, yeah, like whatever somebody's going through, yeah, it's somebody's going through it because they're supposed to go through it because, yeah, it's clearing somebody's path. So I feel like like somebody needs to know, like they just don't need to worry, but at the same time, yeah, this too shall pass. It says, decide that this crisis will be the turning point for what you have been waiting for. I don't know, somebody could be going through a crisis. But at the same time, I feel like yeah, like somebody knows what's going on. You know what I mean? Somebody knows that, yeah, like the Most High God won't put more on them than they can bear. Somebody knows, that, yeah, they're being tested. Or somebody knows, yeah, somebody knows, you know what I mean? But whatever somebody, is going through, yeah, it basically, yeah, like is the basis, like for the turning point that somebody has been waiting for. So this could be like a turning point in somebody's life. So yeah, like, right when, like somebody, yeah, like focuses on themselves, right when somebody, decides, to, yeah, like, cut some stuff off, when somebody decides, to, yeah, yeah, like leave a job. That's when, yeah, like somebody, yeah, like, it's a confirmation, that, yeah, like, like somebody, yeah, when it comes to, like the divine guidance that somebody was given, yeah, it could be a confirmation, for somebody that, yeah, they, they hear, yeah, from their spiritual team, you know what I mean? Because I feel like that there is, like somebody, that, yeah, like one, they don't believe that somebody believes, that somebody hears from, like their spiritual team. There's somebody that doesn't believe, that, yeah, like somebody is, like really tapped in when it comes, yeah, like to the Most High God. You could be seeing the angel number 2002. The year of 2002 could be significant. It says you have more control over your life than you realize. I feel like that there is somebody that, yeah, like they're trying to have some type of control over somebody's life. But I feel like that, yeah, like somebody, yeah, like has taken their power back. You know what I mean? And so whoever, yeah, like is trying to have control over somebody's life, yeah, that could be what they could be trying to do. Figure out, yeah, like how to, yeah, like, like, yeah, like take away somebody's power. Or, they could be trying to figure out, yeah, like how they can, yeah, like, yeah, like have some type of control. I don't know, somebody, could be trying to use kids, to try to control somebody. Or, yeah, like somebody, could be trying to use some stuff from the past to try to control somebody. But if that's the case, yeah, like somebody has already gone within. I mean, because like 2002, yeah, that was years ago, 20-something years ago. So, yeah, somebody has gone way, 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 way within since, yeah, 20 years ago. You know what I mean? And, yeah, I feel like that somebody, yeah, like has healed a lot, throughout those years. You know what I mean? Somebody has gone within, a lot throughout those years. And so I feel like that, yeah, somebody has a right to be in this unbothered and unfazed energy. It says, pursue your interests and take action to transform your circumstances. Things will improve with time. You'll have plenty of opportunities to make new friends. So relax, have fun, and open up. Step outside and embrace the world around you. So what stuck out to me was when it says you'll have plenty of opportunities to make new friends. So I don't know, maybe there is somebody, that, yeah, like they feel excluded, or there were people, that were trying to make somebody feel excluded. That could be why somebody's in this unbothered and unfazed energy as well. Because maybe, yeah, like somebody already knew, you know what I mean? Somebody already knew that something was coming. Somebody already knew that, yeah, like something was going to take place. Whatever, yeah, like whatever, is taking place. I feel like, yeah, like somebody already knew that it was going to happen. Somebody, could have, yeah, like just felt it. You know what I mean? Somebody, could have just felt, what was coming. But I feel like it's because somebody, they were already, like tipped off, or they were already given some type of information, like to prepare for something out here. It could be some truth. But I feel like somebody's in this unbothered, unfazed energy as well, because they know some truth. You know what I mean? So this is like, like people, like denying the truth. And so, like somebody's in this unbothered and unfazed energy because, like y'all can keep denying the truth all day. I mean, the truth is the truth. You can't change the truth. You can try to with lies, with manipulation, with evil things. But, the truth is the truth. And somebody's being told, don't lose sight of this truth. You came here to evolve and grow. So it is necessary to experience the difficult times. That's when you will grow the most. There is always light at the end of a dark tunnel. And we just saw, the light at the end of the tunnel card. So I feel like somebody knows that there is light at the end of the tunnel. You know what I mean? But it's giving me, like the Psalms 23. The part where it says, I walk through the, hold on, y'all. Psalms 23. It says, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. And we have, the divine guidance card. He restoreth my soul. Somebody's soul, could be being restored, Somebody, could be, like going through, like a transformation at this time. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. But the part that I was hearing is the part that, I'm about to read. It says, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. The next line is, thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. I don't know, because I feel like somebody's table definitely is being prepared for them in the presence of their enemies. Somebody, could be anointed out here. Anointed, like by the Most High God. So it goes back to, like somebody not losing sight of, some truth. It has something to do, with them, their life, like somebody knows, that, like they've been anointed, by the Most High God. I almost wanted to say appointed. So, somebody, could, they could know that they have been appointed, by the Most High God out here. Somebody definitely, it's giving me, like chosen one energy as well. So somebody, could be a chosen one, somebody, could be an earth angel, I feel like like somebody is definitely, a divine being out here. Somebody, somebody definitely is tapped into the Most High God. You could be seeing 1111. This talks about wishes come true. So, So there could be some type of wish that could be about to come true for somebody. But it's giving me, like, like going back to, when we just, what we just read. It's kind of, that's, like, confirmation for somebody. Somebody's table definitely is being prepared for them in the presence of their enemies. And maybe, somebody knows it, But I feel like, like somebody knows it because, like they believe in, what the Most High God says, It's in writing. It's in writing. It was already written. It says, a lucky break is on the way. This could manifest as joyful news, transformative experiences, new opportunities, or an exciting new relationship. You'll find yourself in the right place at the perfect time. This isn't mere coincidence. It's a gift from fate. Embrace this blessing and be open to the wonderful changes it will bring into your life. It says, your life is about to start to move quickly in some areas. Events that have seemed to have been on hold suddenly propel forward. Move with the flow and be mindful of what needs your attention most. You could be seeing 1212. So yeah, it's the end of a cycle. It's the end, you know, of, yeah, like a contract. It's the end of, yeah, something. But I feel like somebody's persistence is about to pay off as well. It says a wonderful opportunity aligned with your life's purpose is approaching. And so, yeah, somebody, you know, yeah, could be a high priestess. Somebody, you know, could be, yeah, like a spiritual messenger, you know, yeah. Somebody's, when it comes to, yeah, like somebody's life purpose, yeah, it has something to do with, yeah, you know, like, yeah, like spirituality, or it has something to do, you know, with, yeah, like, you know, like, yeah, like sharing their gifts with the world. It has something to do, you know, with, yeah, you know, like, yeah, like helping people to heal. Somebody, you know, could be a healer. It says, when it arises, take immediate action to embrace it. Additionally, a loving partnership or epic romance may be on the horizon. Maintain your persistence and welcome the positive transformations coming your way. You could be seeing 1919. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be a cusper. The year of 2019 could be significant. But somebody possibly, yeah, they've been going through, you know, yeah, like some cycles, you know what I mean? It's giving me, yeah, like, you know, like life, you know what I mean? Cycles of life, or, you know, yeah, like, you know, yeah, like life's on people, you know what I mean? So that could be, you know, yeah, like how, you know, yeah, like somebody feels like life is just lifing on them at this time. I feel like yeah, like that is about to, you know, like, yeah, it's about to take a turn, you know what I mean? But for the better. It says karma is approaching. Let go of the need to control, as you cannot force things to happen. Embrace the lessons life offers to prevent them from repeating in the future. Make room for new experiences and positive transformations in your life. So yeah, something, you know, that, yeah, like that wants to repeat in somebody's life, yeah, like it's not meant to repeat. This is like, yeah, like somebody, you know, like breaking, you know, like, yeah, like a generational curse. And so, yeah, there's somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they want to start up, you know, the generational curse again, and it's already been broken. Or, you know, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, like wants, you know, like to start something up with somebody, but yeah, like the contract has already ended. You know what I mean? Yeah, like the contract was already severed. So yeah, somebody just needs to embrace the life lessons that they've already, you know, yeah, learned, but also, yeah, like embrace the life lessons, the lessons that life offers them to prevent them from repeating in the future. So it's something about, yeah, divine guidance. Yeah, and then you could be seeing 1010. So yeah, we saw 1212 and we saw 1010. So yeah, there's a cycle ending and a cycle beginning. Yeah, one day when you least expect it, you are going to crash into someone who is going to be so soft and gentle with your heart. And you are going to be so glad that you kept it open. You are going to be so glad that you chose to believe it deserved more. You could be seeing the angel number 333. Somebody definitely, yeah, needs to know that they are being supported. You know what I mean? Somebody definitely needs to know, you know, that, yeah, like their spiritual team, you know, definitely, yeah, is supporting them. You know, they want, yeah, like somebody's wishes and dreams to come true. It says, focus inward now. Perfect the skills you have, uncover new talents, and unleash your creativity. Embrace your inner artist. Expressing yourself will enhance your self-esteem and solidify your purpose. Your unique abilities can have a positive impact on your community. It's something about, yeah, an opportunity. But I feel like whatever this opportunity is, somebody, yeah, is being told, you know, to, yeah, like get it in writing. But I really feel like that there is somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they're gonna try to bring forth, you know, like, yeah, like some type of you know, like once in a lifetime opportunity for somebody, you know what I mean? Or they're gonna try to make something look good. And so I feel like that somebody just needs to, yeah, that's what somebody needs to be careful with. You could be seeing 777. It says, this message finds you in a time of uncertainty. Yet, rest assured that you will emerge victorious from any challenges you face. Remember, you possess valuable life experiences and wisdom that can inspire others. So, yeah, it goes back, yeah, to me picking up on the High Priestess energy. And then, yeah, we saw the All-Knowing card. Somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, the Most High God, yeah, knows, yeah, everything that's going on. The Most High God sees everything that's going on. It says, remember, you possess valuable life experiences and wisdom that can inspire others. Sharing this wisdom will require enthusiasm and effort, but it will make a meaningful impact. So I'm also picking up too that, yeah, like somebody, could be being divinely guided, like to share some type of wisdom, with some people. It definitely, yeah, could have a meaningful impact. I feel like that somebody has already been having, like some type of meaningful impact on somebody or some people. Excuse me, y'all, because my allergies are flaring the freak up. But I feel like like there is somebody, or yeah, like a group of people that, yeah, like somebody's being divinely guided to, in order, for them to share some type of wisdom with, that will make a meaningful impact. Yeah. And somebody definitely, yeah, is being told, to live their life to its fullest potential. Let go of the need of approval from others. Live up to your own expectations and nobody else's. No more selling yourself short. Keep moving forward. You got this. So, yeah, we've already talked about, yeah, like somebody not living up, like, yeah, like to the approval and expectations of other people. Yeah. It's giving me, yeah, that only God can judge me energy. So there's somebody or some people that could be literally, yeah, trying to judge somebody out here in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Yeah. The soaring over your haters card, yeah, is at the bottom of the deck. So somebody definitely, yeah. Somebody, could be soaring over their haters. You know what I mean? So, yeah, there's haters. Haters judging somebody. Yeah, there could be some secret haters. Secret haters in somebody's, family. Secret haters, yeah, in somebody, at work. Somebody, yeah, like could have, yeah, like a lot of haters. Or somebody's about to. But I feel like, somebody already does. And somebody knows it. That's why they're in this unbothered and unfazed energy. Yeah, somebody's like, yeah, hate all you want. Yeah. But the saying is, if you ain't got haters, you ain't popping. So somebody definitely, yeah, has haters. So somebody definitely, yeah, is popping. Somebody, could just, yeah, be popping, like they ish. Somebody, yeah, could just be, popping some truth. You know what I mean? Speaking truth. Somebody, could be, yeah, like just, like on top of their game when it comes, to, yeah, like what they do in their life. I was just getting it writing here. We got the loving card in the reverse. It kind of came out upright and then it went to in the reverse. So I don't know. There is some type of contract that's over. It could be, like a spiritual contract, because that's what I'm picking up. But there definitely, yeah, is somebody that definitely, yeah, they've been, like showing somebody some fake love. Or there is somebody, that, yeah, like they could be trying to, like do something, you know what I mean? Like out of, like envy and jealousy. So somebody, could be trying to get somebody to sign some type of paperwork because they want to get somebody trapped up. Or somebody, could be trying to, like, yeah, like do some paperwork against somebody, but it's out of envy and jealousy, or it's out of, yeah, like them just being a hater. I feel like that there's also somebody or some people that, yeah, like, they feel some type of way because, yeah, like somebody possibly, yeah, like, like isn't showing, like some type of love that they used to show them. You know what I mean? Somebody, is, yeah, like not, like in, like some type of loving energy when it comes to somebody or some people. It's giving me, yeah, like somebody choosing, to, yeah, like love people from a distance. Somebody loves them, but yeah, I don't have to communicate with them. I love them, and I can love them from a distance, Somebody definitely, yeah, could have been divinely guided out of, like, yeah, like some type of, like, situation, you know, that, yeah, like didn't have love in it, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's giving me, yeah, like fake love energy. Or that's what somebody, you know, is being divinely guided, you know, to do, you know, get out of it. But I really feel like because somebody's in that unbothered and unfazed energy, yeah, somebody has already got out of it. And somebody definitely, yeah, could have, you know, like, yeah, like a big boundary. So that could be what somebody could be trying to do. Trying to figure out how to get around this big boundary, you know? Somebody definitely, yeah, could have a big wall up. This is giving me too, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, like be, you know, like having their defenses up. Or, you know, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, like, you know, yeah, like protecting themselves, you know. So yeah, somebody's protecting their feelings and emotions. Somebody's protecting their energy, you know. Somebody's protecting their home. Somebody's protecting, you know, yeah. I don't know, with this getting in writing and this, yeah, it's giving me, yeah, like somebody, you know, could, yeah, be trying to get some type of protection order against somebody. Or maybe somebody, you know, yeah, needs to get a protection order against somebody. Somebody's first, middle, or last name could start with an L or R. But I really feel too, yeah, like this, yeah, this big blue wall is giving me, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, like protecting their energy. Or somebody, you know, yeah, like blocking out some energy. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to create, you know, yeah, like some type of major roadblock. Or somebody, yeah, is trying to put some type of blockage in somebody's way. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to, you know, like get in the middle of something that they don't have any business in getting in the middle of. But I feel like because somebody is in this unbothered and phased energy, it's like, yeah, somebody knows what was going to happen. Or somebody knows, you know, yeah, like, you know, like, yeah, like what will happen, you know, yeah, like if somebody, you know, yeah, like chooses to do whatever, you know, that they're trying to do. We got the contract card. It came out in the reverse. It fell on the floor. I'm gonna put it back. So something about, yeah, like there's a contract that is over. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could be trying to, you know, like block somebody, you know, like from receiving some documents. But yeah, like there's a false contract. Or yeah, like somebody, you know, could be doing something with some type of false documents out here. Something is false. But I feel like that, yeah, like there is somebody or some people that somebody, yeah, they have a big boundary up. Because, yeah, like they know that they're fraud. Or, yeah, like they know, you know, that, yeah, like it's not going to go anywhere. You know, yeah, like somebody, you know, knows that, yeah, like it's just, it'd be better, you know, yeah, if like I love them from a distance. It'd be better, you know, if, yeah, like we just, you know, like sever the relationship, you know. This could have something to do with friends, family members, you know, lovers, ex-lovers, yeah. Because somebody definitely, yeah, is healing out here. I don't know, somebody, you know, could be a star. Somebody, you know, could be well known. Somebody definitely, yeah, is into spirituality. Somebody, you know, yeah, could be a healer, you know. I don't know, somebody, you know, could be seeing stars. I don't know, somebody, you know, could be lightheaded. It could be because, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, like could hit their head. Or, you know, somebody could run into something. So, somebody possibly, yeah, could be trying to, yeah, like run into somebody. But yeah, somebody, you know, yeah, like could have an opportunity, you know, like to do something, you know, that, yeah, like they thought that they wouldn't be able to do. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with an S. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be an Aquarius. I feel like that there also is somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they're at the top of their game with whatever they do in their life. And I feel like that, yeah, like somebody doesn't look at themselves, you know, yeah, like as famous or a celebrity or anything like that. Yeah. Somebody doesn't do, you know, yeah, like whatever it is that they do, you know. It's giving me, yeah, when it comes to, yeah, like somebody's life purpose. You know what I mean? Yeah, like they don't do it, yeah, for money. You know what I mean? They know what they, yeah, were put here to do. And so, yeah, that's what they're doing. You know what I mean? Somebody's not doing it for money. Somebody's not doing it for fame. But there is somebody that, yeah, like they want some type of fame or they want some attention. They want some money. I don't know what they want. They possibly, yeah, about to, yeah, like get the law involved in something. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a pig. But I feel like that somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to be happy out here. Somebody definitely, yeah, is healing from a lot of stuff. This could be from, you know, like, yeah, like some stuff that happened in their past. Somebody's healing out here. But I feel like somebody, you know, they could be healing themselves because, like somebody has the power to heal. So yeah, that's a part of somebody's life purpose, to help other people to heal. So maybe that's what, somebody's being, you know, like divinely guided to do, you know? Share some type of information with some people to help some people to heal. But yeah, that's that casting your pearls before swine energy. So I feel like somebody, you know, like has casted their pearls before swine enough. Somebody is no longer casting their pearls before swine. So somebody has already shared some wisdom with some people. And so somebody needs to know that, job well done. Because I feel like like somebody, you know, has completed a mission. Somebody, you know, has accomplished, you know, whatever, you know, task, you know, that they were given thus far. Somebody, you know, could be about to, like be given, you know, like a new task out here. So that could be, you know, the opportunity that somebody's about to, receive. Yeah, we got the North Node card, and it came out, in South Node. So, be aware of, people, operating, you know, like in, like their South Node out here. Somebody, you know, could be from down south. But something about, like, karmic messages, or, you know, like, I don't know. Somebody, definitely, could be putting out messages to people, you know what I mean? And this is like, like people watching somebody, you know what I mean? You know, and like whatever they're watching, you know, like it's supposed to be a positive, you know, message. They're supposed to be making a positive impact, but they're not. They're making, like negative impacts on people. Versus somebody else, they're making positive impacts on people. So I feel like like whoever this is in this South Node energy, somebody just needs to be careful with this, or, you know, because I feel like because, you know, like the devil, you know, the devil is sneaky and cunning. So there's somebody, you know, that could be operating in devil energy, you know, and like they could be, you know, like sneaky, very sneaky and cunning, you know what I mean? You know, like they, you know, it's giving me, like, you know, like, like false prophets, false preachers, false teachers, you know, because, the devil, you know, they know, the devil knows the Bible, you know what I mean? Jude, you know what I'm saying? The devil, you know, was an angel, you know what I mean, before, you know, all the stuff happened, you know what I mean? The devil, literally was God's right-hand man, so, So I feel like somebody just needs to be aware. It's giving me, it's always the ones that are closest to you energy. Somebody could also, like be being divinely guided away from, South Node people. And so that could be why people, you know, could be, you know, like looking at somebody like, oh, they think that, you know, they're all that. Oh, they're on their high horse. Like, but these people don't know that, like somebody, you know, is being divinely guided. The Most High God, you know, has told somebody this is what you need to do, or else. And so somebody is choosing to do, you know, what they are being told to do. They don't want the or else. But somebody's Chinese zodiac sign definitely, could be a pig. I don't know. The law definitely, could get involved in something. Somebody, you know, definitely, could call the police. Or the police, you know, could be called. But it's something about, like some messages. So, I don't know. Some messages could be exposed. Or somebody, you know, could receive some messages. We got Divine Masculine at the bottom of the deck. So, You could be a Divine Masculine. Or, this is the valid Divine Masculine. And then we have a child. This could be somebody, you know, that has known, you know, that somebody has known since they were a child. Or, you know, this could be somebody that has a child, or somebody that, you know, like, that somebody has a child with. I don't know, somebody, you know, could be a child star is also what I'm picking up. But something about, like somebody, you know, like going through a lot, you know, like in their childhood. And then we got Twin Flame. The child card came back out. So somebody definitely, could have a child with somebody, but we did, the little boy energy card came out. So somebody, you know, there could be a, you know, like a whole adult that acts like a child. That's one thing that I'm picking up. But something about, yeah, like something, you know, like going on in somebody's life. It could have something to do with a child. Somebody, you know, could have like an 18-year-old or something, you know, has been going on, you know, for like 18 years. Because that's also what I'm picking up. I feel like that there is somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they need to heal from something out here. It could be from, yeah, like some type of childhood wounds. Because if y'all see this child, you know, yeah, like they, you know, have tears. And then we have abundance. I don't know. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have, you know, like could have, yeah, like blocked out their blessing, because that's what I'm picking up as well. But it's based off of, yeah, like somebody, you know, like trying to take some type of opportunity to do something out here. Or, yeah, somebody just needs to be careful with this one, because, yeah, somebody, you know, could be trying to come in right before somebody receives an opportunity. But, yeah, like they're trying to block, yeah, like somebody's blessing. This abundance card is a number 26. So, yeah, we are in the year of the horse. Yeah, somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a horse. But, yeah, whatever's going on, yeah, it's going on, yeah, this year. But I really feel like yeah, if somebody, you know, yeah, like was, you know, like trying to block something, you know what I mean? So, yeah, like trying to, you know, yeah, like get somebody to miss out on a blessing, or, you know, yeah, like trying to, you know, like block somebody from receiving some information, or trying to block somebody, you know, like from receiving something. Yeah, we already read the messages of, you know, the universe card. We know that somebody is going to receive it regardless. We got ascending. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be going through an ascension out here. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like, yeah, like leveling up. This could be spiritually. This could be physically. Somebody's heart chakra definitely, yeah, is opening out here. But I feel like yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, because somebody's heart chakra is open, yeah, it's giving me, you know, yeah, like people, you know, yeah, like trying to take somebody's kindness for weakness out here, you know. And I feel like yeah, like that's where somebody, you know, yeah, like has drew the line, you know what I mean? Yeah, somebody's not allowing people, you know, to, yeah, take their kindness for weakness. Somebody's no longer, you know, like allowing people, you know, to, yeah, like look at them as a doormat, you know, and yeah, like they just get to walk all over somebody. Yeah. Somebody's doing a great job, you know, of, yeah, like protecting themselves. Somebody's doing a great job of, you know, yeah, like paying attention, you know, like, yeah, like to the divine guidance. Somebody could be born in 1998 or 1989. But somebody definitely needs to be aware, because there could be somebody, you know, that could be trying to, you know, like portray themselves to be a nice guy, but they're not. That's what I'm picking up on, and somebody needs to be careful with whatever this is. Whoever this is, yeah, they're South Node energy. Yeah, somebody's ascending while others are descending out here. Something about, yeah, like somebody being a descendant. Somebody, you know, could be a descendant of something. Somebody, yeah, somebody, you know, could be a descendant of, yeah, Jesus, you know. But we got the distant future card. So something definitely, yeah. But whatever's going on, yeah, it's to clear somebody's path. So whatever, yeah, is going to take place, yeah, it's one, it's going to take place, but two, yeah, like it's going to clear somebody's path. But I feel like yeah, with this divine guidance out here, yeah, like the Most High God, yeah, whatever's going on, yeah, the Most High God is like, yeah, it's time for the path to be cleared. There's too many people trying to, you know, yeah, you know, block the path. There's too many people trying to, you know, yeah, interfere. It's too many people. Somebody could be 36 years old, or somebody could be born in 1963. Yeah, some stuff is not going right for somebody or some people. It could be, yeah, like the people, you know, that were trying to block somebody, trying to block somebody's path, trying to, yeah, it's an op. Yeah, opposition. So, yeah, haters. somebody definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like hating on, you know, like, yeah, like somebody's career, or hating on somebody's, you know, like life purpose, hating on, you know, the fact, you know, that somebody, you know, yeah, like they're, you know, like financially stable, or yeah, hating on the fact, you know, that somebody, you know, was, yeah, like you know, yeah, like building, you know, like a future for themselves. Uh-huh. But somebody definitely, yeah, somebody could get hurt out here. Because if y'all see, this person got a black closed eye and a broke arm. I don't, yeah, something is being put in writing out here, for sure. Mm-hmm. It's also giving me, too, yeah, like somebody, because it's giving me, yeah, like a thin line between love and hate. I don't know if y'all know the movie about a thin line between love and hate, but yeah, basically, you know, yeah, it was the Martin Lawrence character was dealing with basically two women. One, yeah, was a divine feminine, pretty much. I forget her name, but she had like a, you know, like a, you know, like a, she was, yeah, she was a divine feminine. And then the other one, you know, yeah, the other one, she had all this money, and you know, she, you know, yeah, but yeah, she wasn't, yeah, it's giving me, yeah, like karmic feminine energy. Uh-huh. But in that movie, you know, because yeah, the karmic feminine energy wasn't getting their way, you know what I mean? It wasn't going the way that they wanted, you know, it to go. Yeah, the karmic energy would, yeah, like harm themselves, you know what I mean? Like she was, yeah, she put like oranges in like a sock or in something, you know what I mean? And she just kept beating herself, and then yeah, she went to the hospital, you know, and yeah, like foul report, you know, and yeah, like got Martin, you know, locked up and all type of stuff. Yeah, and we do got legal. Mm-hmm. So I don't know, somebody definitely, yeah, just needs to be aware, just be careful, you know, but yeah, like this situation. The single, sexy, and successful card came out in the reverse. Mm-hmm. Somebody, yeah, I feel like that there is somebody that doesn't want somebody, you know, to, yeah, like be who they're destined to be, or there is somebody, you know, that could be trying to, yeah, like get somebody, you know, like to doubt, you know, like who they're destined to be or where they're destined to go as well. Somebody could be born in 1990. Then we got voodoo at the bottom of the deck. So, so somebody, you know, could be into voodoo. Somebody's could come from a family, you know, that, yeah, does voodoo. This could have something to do, you know, with, yeah, like somebody's family. Somebody's family is descending, or somebody, yeah, somebody, I don't know, somebody's family is falling apart is also what I'm picking up. But something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, being a descendant. I just keep hearing, yeah, descendant. I know there was a TV show, The Descendants. Or it's a movie. But I think it was like a child TV show as well. But the movie Descendants, it was made in 2011, so the year of 2011 could be significant. But an overview of the movie is Native insider Matt King lives with his family in Hawaii. Their world shatters when a tragic accident leaves his wife in a coma. Not only must Matt struggle with the stipulation in his wife's will that she be allowed to die with dignity, but he also faces pressure from relatives to sell their family enormous land trust. Angry and terrified at the same time, Matt tries to be a good father to his young daughters, and they too try to cope with their mother's possible death. So that could be significant for somebody. Mm. Yeah, descendant means descending from an ancestor. To be a descendant means you are in a direct line of kinship from an ancestor, such as a child, grandchild, or great grandchild, and can also refer to adopted individuals in legal texts, representing someone who comes after another in a family lineage or historical progression, like a language evolving from another. In the Bible, descendants refers to a person's direct physical offspring, so children, grandchildren, and future generations, often signifying lineage, inheritance, and the fulfillment of divine covenants. It represents both biological continuity and spiritual faith-based lineage in the New Testament. Used frequently in the Old Testament to describe God's promises to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, establishing the nation of Israel. Spiritual descendants. In the New Testament, Paul clarifies that true descendants of Abraham are not just physical children, but those who share the faith of Christ. So yeah, somebody definitely is a descendant of Abraham. The term often implies inheriting the covenantal promises and land. So somebody, yeah, I feel like that there is, yeah, like a promise, you know what I mean, that's about to be fulfilled, you know. God makes a lot of promises in the Bible, you know what I mean? Promises are throughout the Bible, and I feel like that there is a promise, you know what I mean? That, yeah, like the Most High God is about to, yeah, like fulfill, for sure, for somebody. But we got voodoo at the bottom of the deck again. I don't know. Somebody, you know, yeah, like could have paid a lot of money, you know what I mean, to get some type of voodoo done. But I feel like, yeah, it's so, yeah, blocked out. But, yeah, it has to go somewhere. We talk about that all the time. Somebody, you know, could be a rising star. You know, somebody, you know, who definitely, yeah, could be trying to, you know, yeah, like block somebody, you know, from being a rising star. I don't know. It's something about, yeah, like, because I am picking up on, yeah, like celebrity energy. It's giving me, yeah, like, you know, like, yeah, like people, you know, that, yeah, like are in the limelight, you know what I mean? Yeah, like they're slowly going down, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, like they're, you know, being removed, or, yeah, like, you know, like, yeah, like, they're being exposed, you know what I mean? For, yeah, like, you know, like, yeah, like the real ones to, you know, like come in the building, you know what I mean? If that makes any sense. So, yeah, karmic feminines and karmic masculines, they're being exposed, you know what I mean? So, yeah, like the real divine feminines and divine masculines can shine. You know, yeah, like people, you know, yeah, false prophets, false preachers, false teachers. Yeah, they're being exposed. So, yeah, like the real ones can shine. Yeah, so the real ones, you know, yeah, can come through and make a change. We got commitment. I feel like, yeah, like somebody's, you know, like persistence is being rewarded. Somebody's perseverance is being rewarded. Somebody, you know, yeah, like being committed, you know, to, yeah, like their life purpose, you know, it's being rewarded. But somebody possibly, yeah, could, you know, like somebody, you know, could be in a commitment. Somebody could be married, or there's a married couple that's involved. I feel like a lot of people are involved out here, but it's something about, yeah, like, somebody, you know, possibly, yeah, like finding something out that they didn't know. So this is like, yeah, like something that's in writing, you know what I mean? It could have something to do with an inheritance, you know? It could have something to do, you know, with, yeah, something, you know, that, yeah, like somebody or some people were trying to block out. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could find out, you know, that, yeah, like somebody, you know, has some type of health issues out here. I feel like, yeah, there are some people that definitely, yeah, they're going through some stuff. So that could be, yeah, why somebody's path, you know, is being cleared. So whoever these people are, whatever they have been doing to somebody, it was to cause a storm. It was to cause somebody to feel like the, yeah, like, you know, like their whole world is coming crashing down. But yeah, it wasn't meant, you know what I mean, to destroy somebody. It was meant to, yeah, make somebody stronger. It was meant, you know, to, yeah, make somebody want to like evolve, you know, more and more and more, you know what I mean? It was meant, you know, for, yeah, like somebody, you know, to, yeah, like get a closer relationship with the Most High God. It was meant, you know, for somebody, yeah, like to go within, you know what I mean? You know, deeper and deeper and deeper, you know. It was meant, you know, for somebody to, yeah, go within to heal, you know, from, yeah, some stuff that could have happened in their childhood, you know. It was meant for somebody, you know, to, yeah, like, you know, focus on, you know, like their health, you know what I mean, to be able to heal. But I feel like the path is being cleared. And I feel like whoever, you know, was trying to block, whoever, you know, was trying to, you know, do whatever it is that they were doing, now they have some type of consequences to face. Because again, you know, when it comes to life, we have choices. It's a yes or a no. So these people could have chose, you know, to help somebody instead of, you know, step on somebody. They could have chose, you know, to, participate instead of hate. You know, they could have chose, you know, to, be a ally instead of enemy. And so, regardless, you know, of, like what has taken place, there are people, you know, that, like they still have, you know, like consequences, you know, that they have to, receive. I feel like, like nobody is exempt. You know, like even, you know, us on our spiritual journeys, you know, like if we mess up, you know what I mean? We get, you know, consequences for messing up. Nobody is exempt. But nobody's perfect. But I feel like you know, whoever I'm speaking to, like you try to do, you know, the right things, you know, even though you can't do everything right. But there goes that twin flame. So somebody, you know, some people could have been trying to, you know, like block, you know, twin flame. They could have been trying to block, you know, you know, been trying to delay somebody's destiny. We got a friend, acquaintance, or a co-worker. We got a Virgo. We got a false flame. So, we got a twin flame and a false flame out here. So, be aware. Somebody definitely, could be, you know, like a part of, you know, like somebody's agenda is to try to get somebody to believe that they're a twin flame, but they're really a false flame. But it goes back to, you know, the thin line between love and hate card. I mean, I said card, movie. So, basically, you know, the divine feminine would be the twin flame, you know, and the karmic feminine would be the false flame type of deal. We got short term. Somebody definitely could be trying to figure out how to put somebody in, like in a short term situation. Or there's somebody, you know, that somebody, you know, has only known for a short amount of time. Somebody, you know, somebody, you know, could meet somebody new with this new connection. Or somebody has already, met somebody new. Somebody, you know, could already be in some type of new connection. We got a Capricorn, we got Aquarius. Somebody could be a Capricorn, Aquarius, cusper. There's also somebody that thinks that because, you know, like they've known somebody, you know, for longer than somebody else, that they deserve something. But it's not, you know, what they think that they deserve. It's what the Most High God says. Somebody's shiny zodiac sign could be of an ox. I keep seeing the soulmate card, so I don't know. Somebody, you know, could have, you know, a choice between two people. But I feel like somebody just needs to, be careful with this one, because I feel like that there is somebody that's trying to, make somebody believe that they're their twin flame, but they're really not. So, there could be a false flame, you know, trying to, manipulate somebody to believe that they're, you know, like their real twin flame. But that's why, like a soulmate is coming in, because somebody could have already, like ended a contract with their twin flame. You know what I mean? And so, there's only one. So, anybody that comes after, you know, somebody has severed a contract with their twin flame, they would be false flames, because somebody's twin flame is still their twin flame. You know what I mean? If that makes any sense. So, there could be a soulmate, you know, that could be coming somebody's way. But somebody's shiny zodiac sign definitely, could be of a pig. Somebody could be born in 1974, 1959, 1971, 1983, 1995, 2007. The year of 2019 could be significant, or the year of 2031 could be significant. We got a Taurus, we got an Aries. Somebody could be an Aries, Taurus, cusper. Somebody's shiny zodiac sign could be of a dog. We got a karmic. So be aware of, South Node karmic energies. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a snake or a rooster. We got a Scorpio. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a goat. Because I already picked up on, somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a horse. I'm going to see, Somebody could be born in 1942, 1954, 1966, 1978, 1990, 2002. The year of 2014 could be significant. Or, this year. Yep, somebody definitely is being told to protect themselves and their wealth, and I feel like that's what they're doing. But it's something about, like somebody needing to, like get something in writing. I really feel like like something is already written, God's promises, you know what I mean? And so, like somebody, is being told, like to protect, protect what they know, protect, like protect what they already have, especially when it comes to like your wisdom and knowledge, like the information that you're given that other people can't get, because there could be people that could be trying to like they want to block it, or like they're trying to like figure out how they can get that information. It's something about that's significant. Somebody definitely could be trying to like put somebody in situations that compromise their values out here. Because the power is in your hands. So because the power is in your hands, I feel like you just need to be careful with this. And somebody knows that the power is in your hands. We got don't shoot the messenger. So somebody definitely could be trying to like communicate with somebody, but it's somebody, you know what I mean, that somebody sends in. So be aware. But it's giving me too, like, so somebody, could be a messenger, could be a messenger from the Most High God. There's some people that, like they shot somebody down, or like some information that somebody, told somebody or some people, they shot it down, they didn't listen to it, they ignored it. I feel like that these are the same people that, like they doubt who somebody is. But there's also somebody that definitely, like they told lie after lie. So it's something about, like somebody telling somebody lies, and then, like they come in, you know what I mean? Telling somebody lies. So, there's multiple people involved. But I feel like like somebody knows, you know what I mean, that somebody, is a liar out here. Or, somebody knows that people are liars. I'm also picking up, too, that, somebody, could be trying to, like, come in and lie straight up to your face. So, just be aware. Yep. Because there definitely is some unexpected income that's coming somebody's way. And we did see, that like that abundance card. So somebody, could receive, like some type of message or some type of information, about, like, some money coming their way. Or some unexpected income coming their way. I really feel like this unexpected income that's coming somebody's way could open, like up for an opportunity for somebody, like to pursue something. You know what I mean? But I'm also picking up too that, like there could be, because there is, like some unexpected income coming somebody's way, and it could be, the gift from fate, what, like the Most High God wants somebody to have, it could be a part of, like somebody's table being prepared for them in the presence of their enemy. There could be somebody that could be trying to come in, you know what I mean, and either, eat off of that unexpected income, or they could be trying to, figure out how to stop it from coming. Whoever it is, like they're in their South Node energy. It's a part of them trying to destroy what's meant to be. But you can't destroy what's meant to be. It's a part of God's plan. It's a part of God's plan, for somebody to receive this unexpected income. It was a part of God's plan for somebody to go through everything that they went through, you know what I mean, in order for, like somebody's path, to be clear. But there definitely, yeah, could be somebody or some people that could find out that, yeah, like the last move that they made was the worst move that they could ever make. And it's something about, yeah, like somebody putting something in writing, or somebody, you know, like, yeah, like doing something against somebody. But this could have something to do with, yeah, like somebody just lying to somebody to the point to where, yeah, like somebody, you know, was starting to believe it. You know what I mean? And then somebody, you know, like snap back into reality, like, yeah, I'm the high priestess around here. You know what I mean? Yeah, like I receive spiritual guidance. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, somebody, you know, yeah, needs to trust their knowing. Yeah, trust your knowing. Especially, yeah, when it comes to, yeah, this South Node energy. Because there is somebody that definitely, yeah, they flip sides like a pancake out here. So somebody, you know, could have been on somebody's side and they went to the other side. Or somebody, you know, yeah, they claim to be on somebody's side, you know, but yeah, they're really on the other side, you know. Somebody thought the grass was greener on the other side, and now they realize that it's not. Ooh-wee. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have told on somebody. Because somebody definitely, yeah, could have stole some money in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So that could be why somebody, you know, could be receiving some unexpected income. But yeah, the law definitely, yeah, could have some evidence about, yeah, some stolen money. So yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to come in and lie straight up to your face. So yeah, be careful with this one. Yeah, something, you know, could take place within the next 30 days. Somebody, you know, yeah, could find out about this evidence about some stolen money within the next 30 days. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be is going to receive some communication within the next 30 days. But there is somebody that, yeah, like their bad outweigh their good. So this is like somebody, you know, yeah, like that stole somebody's money, and so they could be trying to pay somebody back, you know, but they could also be trying to, yeah, like get back with somebody, or, you know, yeah, they want to, you know, yeah, like start a new friendship, or they want to, you know, start a new family ship, you know. But yeah, like their bad outweigh their good. So yeah, somebody, you know, yeah, needs to choose to, you know, continue to choose to, you know, love them from a distance, or, you know, yeah, somebody needs to continue, you know, to, yeah, protect themselves, you know, like from whoever this is. Yeah, because whoever this is, yeah, God is getting vengeance. So it goes back to, yeah, people trying to destroy what's meant to be. Yeah, they're trying to destroy God's plan, you know, for somebody's life. And we don't know, you know, yeah, the plan that the Most High God has for our lives, you know. Yeah, somebody just knows that, yeah, trust in the divine guidance that they're giving, you know what I mean? Somebody just, yeah, is trusting in the process, you know what I mean? While they're on, yeah, like their journey. So, yeah, there's some people that, yeah, they're getting God's wrath out here. And so somebody definitely, yeah, is being told, you know, like to keep your emotions in check, because, yeah, this will be shocking. We got a Pisces, we got a Taurus, we got a Libra. So there could be a Pisces, a Taurus, or a Libra, you know what I mean, that's involved. They could have told lie after lie after lie. Yeah, the last move that these people ever that these people made was the worst move that they could ever make. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be moving out of fear. So it could be, yeah, like within the next 30 days. And somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, there are many people that are trying to get close to somebody. Yeah, it's because, yeah, they're going through the most. But it's not meant for these people to get close to somebody. So somebody just needs to be aware. But somebody, you know, could be moving, you know what I mean? And so, yeah, like somebody could be trying to move close to somebody. That's also what I'm picking up as well. It could be to, yeah, like try to destroy, you know, yeah, God's plan for somebody's life. They just don't realize that, yeah, God is getting vengeance on somebody's behalf. But that is one of the promises, you know, that, yeah, God has given to all, you know, the children. You know what I mean? Yeah. I feel like that these people, they didn't really, you know, yeah, like about God's wrath. You know, they just look at God as, you know, like this loving individual. You know what I mean? That's all that's the way that they see God. But we have, yeah, it was already written with this loving energy in the reverse. So yeah, God definitely, yeah, could get with some people if God want to. And I feel like that's exactly what the Most High God is doing. You know? Yeah, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm, or else. Yep, we got an obsessed masculine energy. So there's an obsessed masculine energy that's lurking. So yeah, whoever this obsessed masculine energy is, they wouldn't be a divine masculine. Yep, That could be who could be, you know, like moving from a small town or a big city. Or something about, yeah, like somebody moving out of fear. So somebody, yeah, somebody, you know, could be moving down south. Or somebody, you know, could already live down south, you know, and could be, you know, like moving, you know, to, yeah, like another city. I'm also picking up, too, that, yeah, somebody could be trying to get somebody to move. But I feel like it's a part of, yeah, like them trying to destroy God's plan. So, yeah, they can't destroy what is meant to be. God's plan. And since they, yeah, are trying to destroy, you know, God's plan, the plan that the Most High God has, you know, like for, you know, somebody's life, yeah, they got to deal with God. But somebody, you know, could be moving. It could be a part of, you know, going back, you know, to, yeah, when I picked up on, yeah, like somebody, you know, could receive some unexpected income, and it could, you know, like open up, you know, like, yeah, for opportunity for somebody to do something. It could be to move. But, yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, is being told to use caution because, yeah, there definitely is some people that are trying to figure out how to get past somebody's boundaries out here. Yep. But I feel like somebody, you know, somebody's a very high vibrational person. Somebody definitely, yeah, somebody's third eye is open. Somebody's intuition is very strong, you know. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be an energy reader, pick up on energy. But, yeah, somebody vibes too high for, yeah, the foolishness. Somebody vibes too high for whatever these people are trying to do. And I feel like the Most High God, yeah, because somebody, you know, yeah, is operating in their life purpose, you know what I mean? Somebody, you know, yeah, is in God's plan, you know what I mean? And, yeah, like, is you know, yeah, choosing, you know, to, yeah, allow, you know, yeah, them to be divinely guided. It's kind of like, yeah, the Most High God is like, look, y'all doing too much. And yeah, they probably were already warned, you know what I mean? They just didn't, yeah, take heed to the warning. Yeah. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to, you know, come in and use some type of subtle manipulation tactics. So, yeah, it wouldn't be in somebody's face. So, this is like, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, wanting to pay some money back that they stole, but it's just to manipulate somebody to not get the law involved. It would just try to, you know, get somebody to, it would be to, yeah, like manipulate somebody to believe, you know, that, yeah, like they weren't involved. So, going back to, yeah, don't shoot the messenger. So, yeah, somebody that was involved, you know, yeah, they could come in, you know, and be like, well, I'm just here to pay the money back that such and such stole. But, yeah, they were a part of it. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like when it comes to people trying to use subtle manipulation tactics, yeah, even if it's not in somebody's face, yeah, somebody knows it, somebody picks up on it. Somebody definitely, yeah, I feel like somebody has been 10 steps ahead of some people. They just didn't know it. But I feel like that somebody definitely, yeah, needs to, you know, like, yeah, like use caution, you know, with this, because somebody, you know, yeah, is very sneaky and cunning out here. And so I feel like because somebody or some people are trying to figure out how to get past somebody's boundaries, they could be trying to, you know, yeah, fathom up, you know, like, yeah, like a good plan, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, just protect yourself and your wealth, protect your energy, yeah. But the fact of the matter is, whoever these people are, they don't know that they're under God's wrath. And they don't know, yeah, that God is getting vengeance on somebody's behalf. So everything that they're going to do, yeah, it's not going to work anyway. But we already know that from the beginning when we read the messages of the universe. Yeah, whoever this is, they're worrying about, yeah, their future. And then we got a false birth certificate. So somebody definitely, yeah, could have, you know, created some type of false birth certificate out here. It could be a part of trying to steal some money. We got positive blood test. I don't know. Somebody, you know, yeah, like could receive a positive blood test. Somebody, you know, could have tried to create a false birth certificate to say that a child is somebody's, but it's not. Or somebody, you know, was trying to get out of, you know, yeah, like being, you know, like the father of a child. You know what I mean? But, yeah, like this positive blood test says that, yeah, somebody is the father of a child. That's for somebody, not everybody. Somebody could have created a false birth certificate, you know what I mean? Because, yeah, like they were trying to, yeah, get some type of unexpected income, or they were trying to, yeah, get something that, yeah, like didn't belong to them. Because whoever this is, yeah, they're green with envy. Yeah, they're green with envy because, yeah, the last move made, yeah, was the worst move that they could ever make. Somebody definitely, yeah, was trying to, you know, yeah, somebody, you know, could have tried to do some type of voodoo, you know what I mean? To cause, you know, somebody to have some type of health issue so that somebody, you know, yeah, like wouldn't be able to, you know, yeah, like stand up in front of a judge, or, you know, like somebody, you know, yeah, like would be so sick that they wouldn't be able to, you know, yeah, like take care of themselves or something like that. So that could be a part of, yeah, like how somebody, was trying to, yeah, like take control of somebody out here. Yeah. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have a gambling problem. So somebody done wasted a lot of money out here. Somebody done wasted a lot of money on, yeah, things that didn't serve their highest good. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody trying to use every excuse why they did something as well. So, yeah, just be careful. Because whoever this is, they could be at the breaking point. So they could be at the breaking point when it comes, to, yeah, like they can't take it no more, when it comes to, yeah, God getting vengeance, God's wrath. They can't take it anymore because, yeah, they're being, like, yeah, proven to be a thief, you know what I mean? A liar, because, yeah, there is some evidence about, yeah, some stolen money for sure. Yeah, whoever this is, they're stuck in a cycle of pain. So yeah, they're at the breaking point because they're stuck in a cycle of pain. They can't get out of it, and their bad has outweighed their good. But I feel like that, yeah, whoever this is stuck in a cycle of pain. They had a chance to get out of this cycle. They choose to stay stuck, and they choose to, yeah, look at somebody, with envy and jealousy. Yeah. So yeah, somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, there is some truth that is coming, so that somebody, can make a much needed decision. And whatever somebody or some people were doing, yeah, it was blocked out. Somebody needs to know that they are protected from, yeah, the negative energy. So if somebody was doing voodoo, oh well, now they're afraid for their life. They could be in hiding because, yeah, it backfired. Or it's going to backfire. Somebody could be afraid for their life. They could be in hiding because, yeah, this vengeance, this wrath, yeah, it's causing, yeah, a whole lot of stuff to take place in some people's lives out here. Yeah. Somebody or some people's homes definitely, yeah, could be being raided. So somebody just needs to be aware because, yeah, whoever these people are, they're being watched, you know what I mean? Or, yeah, like, they have legal issues that they could be trying to attach to somebody. Yeah. But whoever these people are that are trying to get close to somebody, yeah, because, yeah. Yeah, they were trying to destroy what, was meant to be as far as, yeah, the plan that the Most High God has for somebody's life. Yeah, there's a lesson that's about to be learned when it comes to these people. Yeah, we got family members. Somebody's family members are involved. Somebody's family members, could be trying to pay back some money that somebody, like stole from somebody. But there also, yeah, is a big energy shift. I feel like that there could have already been a big energy shift, especially when it came to, yeah, like the full moon. Because, yeah, it was a lot going on during that full moon, A lot of energies are still flowing, you know what I mean? You possibly, yeah, could still feel it in the air, you know what I mean? The energy. And so, yeah, somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, a lesson is definitely about to be learned when it comes to, yeah, whoever these people are. And there definitely, yeah, is some respect that's about to be put on somebody's name. Yep. Somebody definitely, yeah, is agreeing with envy because, yeah, like their hidden agenda is no longer hidden. But there's also some people that are about to learn a lesson about, yeah, somebody being on their divine path. But it goes back to, yeah, people doubting that somebody was on their divine path. So the Most High God was like, okay, I can show you better than I can tell you. And somebody also needs to know that, yeah, they're helping their ancestors to heal by them healing. So, yeah, but it's a part of God's plan. So, yeah, what them, you know what I mean? Yeah, they trying to destroy somebody. Yeah, somebody doing voodoo on somebody, trying to destroy somebody. Yeah, this is a part of somebody's mission, you know what I mean? To heal, to help their ancestors to heal. So, yeah, I feel like the Most High God is not happy with some people out here. Yeah, and then we got a sick feminine energy. So, yeah, somebody's sick out here. So, it goes back to, yeah, somebody having a positive blood test out here. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have lied on somebody is also what I'm picking up. But somebody definitely, yeah, they could have been trying to, yeah, get some information on somebody, to blackmail somebody. Whoever this is, they could have, yeah, somebody could have definitely, yeah, had some information on somebody, and they were trying to use it for blackmail, and it definitely, yeah, could have, yeah, like backfired on them. But we got being broadcasted for the world to see. So this could have something to do, with, yeah, like on social media. So whatever, yeah, is going on, It could have something to do with, yeah, homes being raided, or, yeah, like some truth, you know what I mean, being broadcasted on social media, on the news. But something else that could be being broadcasted for the world to see is, yeah, somebody, you know, yeah, somebody's name, you know, being respected, some respect being put on somebody's name. Yeah, there's some drama that's over. We got an X. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with an X. Somebody's ex definitely, yeah, could be involved. We got an Aquarius, Pisces, Cusper. So there's an Aquarius, Pisces, Cusper that's involved. Somebody's ex could have been trying to blackmail somebody. Or, yeah, somebody just needs to, yeah, use caution. Because somebody definitely, yeah, still wearing a mask. So somebody, you know, could be trying to come in, you know, and act like, you know, that, yeah, like they're no longer wanting to hide or whatever. But with this still wearing a mask, this is giving me, you know, yeah, like you know, like the COVID. But we did pick up on, yeah, 2019. Somebody, yeah, I don't know, because it's been some months ago. I did pick up on, yeah, like a new, you know what I mean, like, yeah, like a new virus, you know what I mean, going around. So something about that is significant. I don't know, within the next 30 days we possibly, yeah, could hear about, you know, like some type of new virus is also what I'm picking up. But somebody definitely, yeah, they have something viral. Something is going viral as well, or something is going to go viral. Yeah, because this X is giving me Twitter. So something, you know, could be broadcasted, yeah, like on Twitter, but on social media in general. Yeah. Somebody definitely, yeah, is being told to have patience and definitely, yeah, remain positive. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be dealing with chronic stress out here. But it's because, yeah, the last move made was the worst move that they could ever make. But I feel like when it comes to some people, you know what I mean? Yeah, like trying to create a storm for somebody. It was literally, yeah, one of the things that they were trying to do was trying to cause chronic stress for somebody. But now whoever these people are, yeah, they're having wild thoughts about their outcome. Because, yeah, they could be realizing that, yeah, that you are their karma. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be sick out here because, yeah, they done something strange for some change. There could be, yeah, like a sick feminine energy that, yeah, like they're still wearing, you know, like a mask. You know, like how we used to wear masks during the COVID. And they could be trying to say, you know, that, yeah, like they have, you know what I mean? They got the flu, or, you know, yeah, but I really feel like that, yeah, they have something else. You know what I mean? They're just trying to hide the fact, you know, that, yeah, like they have that something else, whatever that something else is. But I feel like yeah, going back to the beginning of the message, you know, like somebody, yeah, like they know some stuff. Yeah. And so I feel like yeah, there could be somebody or some people, you know, that, yeah, they could be shocked because, yeah, of what somebody knows. So be aware, because there definitely, yeah, could be some people that could be trying to, yeah, like bring forth some type of fake apologies to possibly, yeah, like try to get back in somebody's good graces. Somebody, you know, could be trying to, yeah, like communicate with somebody, you know, like on social media. But I feel like yeah, they can't. So I don't know how somebody, you know, is going to communicate with somebody. But there are some charges that definitely, yeah, have been filed on some people. So, yeah, that could be being broadcasted for the world to see. These people definitely, yeah, they bit the hand that fed them. So, yeah. Somebody, you know, was, yeah, a blessing to these people in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And they turned around and stole from somebody. They turned around, you know, yeah, and became a hater. You know, they turned around, you know, and, yeah, they had jealousy and envy in their hearts. Which I feel like that they had envy and jealousy in their hearts if they, yeah, decided that they wanted to bite the hand that fed them. Because, yeah, anybody, you know, that, yeah, bites the hand that feeds them, yeah, they automatically have envy and jealousy in their heart. So somebody definitely needs to know that there is some type of financial payment that is coming. And somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, the power is definitely, yeah, in your hands. Somebody possibly, yeah, could receive, you know, like some type of communication from a court official out here. But there's also a court official that, yeah, like they're having wild thoughts about, yeah, like their outcome. So it's something about, yeah, like a court official being involved, you know, yeah, like in some type of coercion or some type of, you know, yeah, like corrupt activity. But we got case closed. So some type of case has been closed. So that could be what somebody, you know, could find out about. But yeah, like some type of case has been closed, and somebody definitely, yeah, could find out that they won some type of case out here. And yeah, whoever, you know, has been playing, yeah, playtime is over. Whoever's been playing dumb, playtime is over. Whoever, yeah, has been trying to play on somebody's top, playtime is over. Whoever's been trying to play like that they're an ally, but they're really an enemy, playtime is over. Whoever's been trying to, yeah, secretly hate on somebody, yeah, playtime is over. Yep. So there definitely, yeah, could be somebody, that could be gaining the courage to communicate. Because regardless, yeah, justice is definitely, yeah, going to be served. And they know it. So, as I always say, y'all, keep your head held high, your middle finger higher, and everything's going to turn out in your favor. With that being said, y'all, that's been your message. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.